Okay, good morning everybody. Today we will learn about verb to be. Okay, let's start our class with basmalah together.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Okay, we continue to the material. Verb to be. In English, verb have a very important place in communication. They are the ones responsible for expressing action. Words like jump, run, speak, all are common and clear example of verb that describe an action that a subject does. However, there is one verb that's the most used in the English language, and that's verb to be. For children, learning the verb, and especially this one, might be a difficult task. Verbs are concept repetition using different activities, and exercise learning about it can be easy and even fun. It's essential for the little ones to learn the uses of the verb to be. After all, it's used frequently and lot of different purposes. Okay, now we will enter on how to use the verb to be. The to be is a verb used to describe something or someone. In English, it can be used to say different things according to the context. However, the most common use of the to be verb is to talk about names, ages, feeling, nationalities, and even profession. Especially when talking in the present tense. The most tricky thing about this verb, however, is that is also one the most irregular verb. This means that unlike regular verbs, which barely change when used with different subject or even in different tenses, and when they follow a pattern, the to be verb change most completely in most of its form. Okay, next we will learn on form of to be. Form of to be. Since the to be first is highly irregular, it's written in different ways according to the tense of the verb, whether it's present, past, future, or future, or even in mixed tenses, and it means that we mix about past, future, and present, and it's also varies according to the subject. Okay, let's see the form this verb can take when used next to the subject. Okay, for first we learn best form of to be verb, and that's be. This is the most basic form of the verb, and it's how we can find it in the dictionary. It is mostly used when using imperative and also as the infinitives. Some examples are be nice to your sister. It's kind of imperative. And for infinitive example, for example, I like to be at my house. Okay, next, present. We will learn about present form of to be verb. This form of the verb is mainly used in the simple present. and its meaning can change depend on the use in the context Also, when reading the present form of the to be verb can be shortened. Here is the to be for all the subject in both long and short term for affirmative sentence and also for negative sentence with to be. Okay, next I have an example for verb to be in the present tenses form. For I, to be for I is am. To be for you, we, they is are. And to be for he and she is. Okay? In the affirmative form, I am. You, we, they are become you are, we are, and then they are. And to be for he, she is, and that's become he is, and then she is. It is affirmative form, and for negative form it's different from affirmative form. It become I am not, you are not, we are not, they are not, and for he, she is become he is not, she is not. It is called negative form. Okay, next I will give you some example sentence, and there are 5 examples for names, for ages, for feelings, for professions, and last for nationalities. First, for names. Example: my name is Pajar. And for ages, Pajar is 22 years old. For feelings, Fajar and Ari are sad boy. Okay, and then for profession, you are not a Richmond. You are a bigger. And last, for nationalities, we are from Indonesia. When it comes to the past, the verb to be changed its form again. Here is the new form in the past. I, he, she, it. In the affirmative form, it become I was, he was, she was, and then it was. On the negative form, become I was not, He was not. She was not. It was not. Okay, to shorten my writing, I will continue with my word. You, we, and they used were. And on the affirmative form, it becomes you were, we were, they were. And in the negative form, it becomes you were not, we were not, they were not. Okay, next we are come to the example sentence on the past form to be are. For example, I was at hospital yesterday. And next, she was a student ten years ago. Now she is a doctor. And next, for the example, I wish you were here for me. So it is the example for verb to be in the past form. Okay, next, past participle been. This is the form of the to be verb used with the perfect and passive tenses. And it is the same for all the subject. It's also used as an adjective in English sometimes. And for example, for past participle been is she has been busy all day. It is the example for been. She has been busy all day. Continuous being. The continuous form of the to be verb is used to make up the continuous tenses. Just as the past participle, it is the same for all the subject. For example, the sentence that use being. Fajar and Ari are being so helpful. It comes to the last passive form. The to be verb, both in its present and past form, can be used to make passive sentence. The example of passive form is the house was built at the mountain. Okay, thanks for your attendance in my class. And for tomorrow we have another class, but no, we end our class by saying Hamdalah together.
Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin.
And next we say about doa kafaratul majlis. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika asyhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Again, I say thanks to you all, and you can go back to home safely.